This is it. The last walk on the Orange Line. Yeah, I've already walked the entire Orange Line already. Insane. I guess you can say time goes by really, really fast. In between Mont-Royal and Sherbrooke is my local vinyl store. I'm not going there today because I ordered some vinyls on Amazon, but yeah. I often get out at either of these two stations because they're close to the vinyl shops. I believe this is the longest walk between Barrie and Jean Talon. That segment on the Orange Line. So we're on Barrie, and actually that's the only street we need to follow until we get to Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke, by the way, is much closer to Barrie than it is to Mont-Royal, obviously. And I sit by the back of the brand new building, Adikil building. It looks beautiful at Mont-Royal. They've renovated a good portion, added elevators and stuff. Already made a video about it. It looks great. The street is pretty small. I thought it'd be bigger than this. But I think eventually if we can continue that way, it'll get a lot wider. I'm gonna look at these houses. These apartments. I mean, they're tiny. They just seem tiny to me. Just look at how skinny those doors are. Today's the 17th of August. My birthday's already in 4 days. Let's run for it. Why not? There we go. Let's do a little bit of exercise. Bloodsick Park. I think there's a kindergarten right here. There's a really weird smell around here. I don't know if it's the trash. And I just sneezed. Great! Is that the first time I sneeze during a walk? Probably. And Outremont station reopens in 3 days. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna pass by the station. I'm gonna pass through it for the last time because I won't come back in the metro on the 18th or the 19th. It reopens on the 20th, which is next Saturday. And so next time I go back in the metro, it will be open, and of course I'm gonna do a video on it. I'm gonna do the 2 walks that intersect Outremont, which I couldn't do because while it was closed, but now when Outremont will reopen, we'll do those 2, and then we'll only be left with the yellow line. And as I said, eventually it will come. I can't guarantee you when it will come out, but eventually, in the next few months, I'm not sure when, but I'll decide when I want to do those. So now for you guys watching this series, the orange and green lines playlists of all my walks are now complete, so now you can watch all of them and you're not going to miss any walks. So that's great. For the blue line, once Outremont reopens, I'll do the 2 walks remaining and I'll be done. And for the yellow line, I just haven't done the playlist yet because I have not started. But yeah, the 3 main lines in Montreal will be done. This has been a really fun project to do. And we've done all of that throughout the year. I think I started maybe like in April. Maybe in April, or I don't know if it was like in April or May 2022. I would have to check. I think my first ever walk was Place d'Armes to Square Victoria, because I think it was the shortest walk out of all of the walks. I think it was like 5-6 minutes. So yeah, I'd have to check the release date of that. Pretty residential area. I mean, there's not a ton of things. Not a ton of things I can say really, because you know, it's just houses. Nothing like particularly special. So of course this is not going to be like the most interesting walk. There's a cute puppy blocking the road. Yeah. Yeah, so there, the berry gets a lot wider here. And this other street is Roi Street. The Thérèse d'Avio Park. There's 2 exits, one on each side of Barrie, so it doesn't really matter on which side we go. To wait until this thing it's red. And this morning I just met up with fellow YouTuber Sky of the Universe, of course, because he's such a nice person. If you're not subscribed to Patrick, you have to subscribe to Patrick. Like, he's almost at 2,000 subscribers, and so he'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. It's already been 11 minutes, wow. Time is going quicker than I thought. I said that already in the video. But like, these walks are... The last few walks I'm doing, I'm realizing this, they're not very memorable in the sense that it's mostly residential sectors. There's not like a ton of special things to see, but, you know, they're going by pretty quick. And no matter if the walks are exciting or not, or I'm doing them all, I don't care. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad walk, but there's some walks that make you pass through the prettier sectors. I'd say the northeastern segment on the Orange Line between Barrie and Henri Bourassa, it's not especially my favorite for walks. Not my favorite. And there's the metro. So one right here, one access right here, and one on this side. Of course, we're gonna go to the one that's on this side. I think this is the south side. Between Barrie and Sherbrooke. Malins. So yeah, this is the street I used to go to the vinyl shop. So I exit right here, there's an exit right here, and I follow the street and I turn right. It's like further that way. It's 4 minutes away from Sherbrooke by walk. Not even 15 minutes.